Hey, what's going on? Chris here. Wanted to bring you guys another pattern that I was studying here, and I'm hoping you guys really enjoy this one. This is called Three Rising Valleys, and if you guys have ever heard of this one, put it down low. Tell me what your experience was with it. And guys, remember this is a bottoming pattern. We just want to make sure we put that down clear. And if you guys have a pen or paper or anything like that, guys, you probably want to write this stuff down because I'm going to go through it with you. And we're really going to learn something here. This is a very powerful bullish reversal pattern, so we want to learn it. We want to pay a lot of attention to it. So guys, the three rising valleys, and if you guys could like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that, I really appreciate it. Three rising valleys. The three rising valleys 3RV pattern is one I heard of only recently. When I tested it, I was surprised at how well it performed. In a bull market, the overall performance rank is 4, with an average rise of 41% after the breakout if traded perfectly. 5% fail to rise at least 5%, and prices decline 33% once they reach the ultimate high and then reverse. So guys, I want to take a second there to talk about this. So what we're looking for here, we're having a downtrend, we're getting pushed down, and we have this first valley that is put in. We move back up, we come back down. We put in another valley, and do you see how they're getting higher? Then we came back up, and you can see we set a higher high as well. Came back down, set a higher valley. So there's your three valleys, and they're getting higher. So it's like higher lows. And then right here would be our confirmation line. And once you break out from there, that's what they're talking about in terms of these percentages. How you'd break out 41%. And then you would have a pullback of 33% once the ultimate high was put in from that 44, 45, 41%, whatever it was. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. That's very important. Now, the next part here, these are the things to look for and what we want to identify. And guys, this book is Chart Patterns by Thomas N. Bulkowski, and he's the author of the Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns and Trading Classic Chart Patterns. And that's something I'm going to be getting soon. I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, that, guys, is the holy grail in terms of chart patterns and all the different things that you want to try to recognize. And guys, if you can spot these patterns out, they can be so helpful and so useful. And then you start putting in other indicators as well with it, and it's just, you know, it can really help you when determining to make a trade or not. So here are the steps to identifying a 3RV pattern. Look for three valleys. Each valley must be higher than the last with no ties allowed. So really mark that one down, guys. No ties allowed. The weekly chart might help with this selection. Select similar shaped valleys. Pair wide ones with wide ones, narrow ones with slim valleys in both width and height. A buy signal occurs when price closes above the highest peak in the pattern or pierces a downsloping trend line drawn joining the peak between the three valleys. And then volume trends downward in 2 out of 3 cases. So really pay attention to the volume as well throughout this. Then guys, it goes on saying here's some of the percentages that are really important. So if you guys would want to stick around here, this is very important stuff. It says here are some additional trading tips for this pattern. Performance numbers are averages and represent perfect trades, so your results will vary. But guys, he went back and back tested all these different patterns and found out all these percentages and everything, and we get to read them here. This is amazing, you know. He put in all that work, so let's excuse me, let's take advantage of it. It says patterns with below average breakout volume tend to perform better than those with above average volume. With rising averages 53% versus 38%, but 76% breakout on high above 30-day average volume. Next one, when volume trends upward throughout the pattern, post-breakout performance improves. Rises average 45% versus 38%, but 67% have downward sloping volume trends. 67% act as reversals. And reversals perform better than continuations, with rises of 46% versus 33%. 2 out of 3 patterns break out within a third of the yearly high, and they perform best. Then the last one, guys, tall patterns perform better than short ones by 45% to 37%. Use the median height of 23.80%, the height divided by the breakout price, as the divider between short and tall. So this is one, guys, we really want to pay attention to. Oh, here's one more I missed. Throwbacks occur 60% of the time, and when they occur, performance suffers. 50% average rise without throwbacks versus 36 with them. So really pay attention to those, guys. But this is what I want to bring you. You guys have been asking, especially with Bitcoin in the bear market and us going down, you guys have been wanting bottoming patterns, and that's what I'm trying to bring to you guys. So if you could like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that type of stuff. And guys, pay attention to this. Do you see that? See the valleys rising? So that's our 3 rising valleys pattern. So put this one in your notebook, guys. Continue to study hard, work hard. If you like these videos, put it down low, and we're just going to keep learning together because, guys, this is a huge pattern here. I mean, a 46% breakout, that's a big deal. So when we spot these patterns, that can be time for us to, to really focus in and start looking at the candles and looking at, everything, the trend lines, the RSI, the MACD, the Bollinger Bands, and get in there, guys. It's awesome. So God bless each and every one of you. Please keep studying and working hard. Take care, my friends.